Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday. It's late. It's not morning. It's afternoon. Sorry about that. But these are, I punched out hearts out of the one I did yesterday, the intense one. And while I was doing that, I thought, hey, wouldn't it be nice to doodle on them? See that little doodling? It's so cute. And I was thinking, because you can't get this stuff, why don't I just, make them and not doodle on them, but leave them like this and just sell them? Because this would be really cheap to send all over the place. And you could do the doodling yourself. You could see what you'd like to put on them. And while we're at it, I'm showing you the best pen to buy for doing doodles. This one is for sale all over the world. It's called Uniball Signo Broad. And I've had many of these pens, and halfway, when you use them 2-3 times, they get clogged up and you have to throw them away. But these these are really good. They always work, and you have them in many colors. Just Google Signo Broad and you will find them, and you'll see all the colors they have. They have them in gold and metallic colors, but the white is really nice. And I'll show you a little bit. Let me get you a little closer. There we go. Because this is so satisfying to do. Only not something you want to do on a video and standing next to your table. See, that is wonky. See, these are much better. But I just want to show you how opaque this paint is. The gel in the pens. See how opaque? So they are really nice to work with, and they give that really nice flow of ink on your wherever you're going to doodle on. But as you can see, they are really nice and very nice to work with. So Signo Broad, let me get you in close. You could put the article number in. Oops, let me get you in a little bit better. But what you want to Google is that Signo. And then I'll give you a little close-up of the oops, wrong way around. There you go. That's it. Let me get you in a little bit more. There it is. So they really do the job. And like I said, some you have to throw away after a little while. But these really do their job. So I ruined one, but that's okay. So, let me know if you are interested in some of these. I could make little packages of, say, 12 of these hearts, and I'm pretty sure, well, I'd have to weigh them and see what postage I have to put on them, but I don't think it's much. It'd be like, I don't know, maybe €2 to send them out. We'll see. But on the other hand, maybe no one wants them. Just let me know. So I'm just going to do one more, and then I'm going to clean this stuff up. But I did want to do one more because I want to do, oh no, maybe two. Because I want to do one with only the blues and the greens, and then I want to do one with pinks and purples. And there's already some on there. And like I said yesterday, I thought they mispriced the paper. Let me get you out there again. There we go. Like I said, I think they mispriced the paper. I think they did because I was looking for paper and it's €66. That's a lot of money, like $75. So that's a lot of money. But we'll see if people would like these. And the use for these little hearts of course is endless, because you can frame them You can put them on cards. You can do anything you really want with them. So let me get a little bit of that color in here. Ooh, that is pretty. That is pretty. Let me get you totally in there so you can see everything I'm doing. Why is it so hung? Oh, maybe I did this. Let's see. Oops, the other way around. That's it. So a little bit more color. That's it. And then we're going to put in the green because we like the green. Now, if you do buy this stuff, the colors that I think are the most beautiful together like this is, the one is called, the green is this one, 120, and the turquoise is 450. These colors really go well together, I think. I really like them together. But I also like them to be a little bit more intense than they are right now. So I'm going to be layering a little bit more. I did add a little bit of water to the drops I put in. But I think if you take it easy on the on how big you're going to use this, it's about, you could do, I think, 100, 150 of these with 2 of those little bottles of fluid acrylics. Okay, now I'm gonna really soak up the blue because I want a lot of color. That's it. And I'm going to do the whole page because when you punch out those hearts, you really want to have the whole page with the color. Let's put some more of that green up here. That's it. And then the blue. A little bit of water in there. And some more green. We'll go the green this way. Whoops. Yeah, I think not doing too much, not adding too much water works better because then you get those really intense colors. See how intense that gets? That is really pretty. For people that really like greens and blues, this is the thing. Whoops. Maybe I can add a little to the brush. Then just take it down there. That is really nice and intense. And then I'm going to set it up straight so that the that it can merge into each other. But I do want to end here down here with a more intense blue. There we go. Let's see what's happening. Now, what I'm talking about is when you do this, see how it spreads here and it makes those really pretty effects. That's sort of what I really like to see. But I'd also like a little bit more intensity. So we're gonna do that. And a little bit more of that green. I'm gonna add it right here. And then when you cut it out, you'll see these beautiful effects. So I'm just going to do this in the middle. Let's see, up here. That's pretty. Yeah, and I might even do one with salt because I like the way salt soaks up the color and leaves these nice stars. So first I'll do this. And the color really, guys, in reality, the color is much more intense than what you see here on the monitor. There's much more blue, and you're not really seeing the blue as well as I'd like you to see it. This is really very dark turquoise, and it doesn't pop up on the monitor. It never did. Sad to say. Just adding a little bit more, just to make it a little bit more intense here and there. This I love, that I like. A little bit more of this green here. Just letting it soak in so it has this feathery thing going on. I think this is it. This is pretty enough. Maybe up here a little bit. There's a little bit too much white. There it is. Okay, that's number one. Now I have to clean the brushes because the next one I want to do is with purples and pinks. So I'll just stop the video for a bit and be right back. Okay, we're back, and I've already wet the paper, and this time we're going to do some with purples and pinks. So first the pink, very pinky. See how pink that is? And then we're going to dip into the purple. We're going to merge those colors. That's pretty. But we're going to add another purple just in a bit. Just want to really fill the page a little like that. More pink. And the purple again. But I want it to feather into the background a little bit, so I'm going to use a lot more. There we go. And I did add water to this, so next time I don't think I'm going to add water because I like the really intensity of these colors. And adding water just, you know, dilutes them. That's that. There we go. And I had another purple that I thought was pretty. Where is it? Not that one, not that one. I think this one. This one is 310. Violet. So I'm going to use this one pure. There it goes. I'm going to check the video when I put this on YouTube to see if the colors pop up better on the when you upload it. But I can tell you this is really intense, very intense colors. But it does need another color because it's a little bit bleh, right? So what shall we add to it? Let me check my colors. I thought I had Rosa Pink. What is this? Rosa Intenso Hot Pink. Okay, we've had the pink. Maybe we can do this one. I sort of like yellow with the pink. Yeah, that's nice. Ooh. Gotta be careful that it doesn't turn into mud. And right down here. Push it up here. And right down there. And I'd like a little dripping down here. Now this is going to be pretty when I punch out those hearts, I'm pretty sure, because this is going to be really intense. Firecrackers again. You know, if they just do it, you know, when the on the year's end, you know, that'd be okay, because I know kids want to play with firecrackers. But the thing is, even the police here are saying, you know, they are not firecrackers anymore. They're complete bombs. They go to Belgium to get that stuff, and Belgium has a different law than Holland has. Here you're not allowed to put too much of that. What's that? Gunpowder? Yeah, that gunpowder in one of those things, because kids play with them. But what happens is that what they do is the kids take off the caps, take all the gunpowder out, and then make bombs with it. And, you know, every year some child blows off his fingers. And I really think, you know, you shouldn't have to pay for being stupid with the fingers of your hand, because you're going to be scarred for life. And they don't put new fingers on. Usually they get blown to bits, so they can't do anything about it. And I just think it's sad that a child, you know, because he just wants to play with firecrackers, blows his fingers off. That is really, to me, I would, if I were a mother and my child came in the house screaming, "Oh, I had an accident," and I saw that, I would freak out. You could take me away, really. Because I know what that means, you know. Your whole life is going to be different. Okay, I'm going to put this away. And I know I said only one more, but I'm going to do one more. So I have to take this off because this is all color. I'm going to do one more. And I promise it will be only one more, because this is the last sheet I have. Yeah. Now, I was Googling for a bit because I wanted to buy a new block of this paper. But like I said, 66 euros, that's a lot of money. So we'll just see what we do about that. I'll do a little bit more Googling. I'm a pretty good Googler. Usually I can come up with something cheaper, because they have rolls of this stuff too. Like 150 centimeters wide and 10 meters long. I could do that. It wouldn't be a problem to just cut them up myself. Although sometimes saving a little money isn't worth it. But I could. We'll see. Okie dokie. So what I have planned for the next video, if you're still with me and haven't fast forwarded like a zillion times, I'm gonna do the resin on the painting, that one I really like. So I'm gonna do that. Let's do this a little differently. See, sometimes when you take off most of the moisture, like this, then the colors get intenser too. So you did relax the paper, but also it's not that wet that it's gonna manipulate the colors. So I'm gonna be using a lot of turquoise. Let's see how intense this. Yeah, see that? That is so intense. And we're gonna do a lot of green. I love the green. Ooh. So we're gonna do another green down here. Just pulling it down. And then we're gonna clean the brush a little bit. And then we're gonna load it up with purple. Too bad purple is sort of running into the blue. But we'll see what happens. And then some pink. Let's put a little bit more pink in there. More pink. That's that. More pink down here. Just slightly touching the green. This is going to be like a rainbow thing. There we go. Wow, those colors are really burning in my retinas. If that's even a word. Sometimes I just use words that I think I've heard somewhere and I think that are appropriate for the thing I want to say, but I'm not totally sure. That is so funny for me. And most of the times I get it right, but I'm not really sure what I'm blabbering on about. I know. Oh, so this is something a lot of people already knew. They're thinking, yeah, you chat too much. I just had another one this morning who said, yeah, you yak, 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 and keep yakking, shut your mouth. Oh, that was funny. So I said, you know what, go find another channel. Or find the fast forward button if you can. You can, right? Yeah, but I throw that off. You know, people like that, I don't know why they do that. Why are they so intensely, you know, just negative? Why? You don't have to watch me. Go away. Oh boy. Yeah, this is what happens when I'm really zen and in the color, and then I get all chatty. This needs a little bit more of this blue down here. Now, can you imagine me cutting hearts out of this one? The hearts are 3 inches, by the way. It's a 3-inch punch. This is 3 inches big. So you can do a lot of stuff with those hearts. A lot. Just want to mix it up a little. That's going to be really pretty. Let's put a little bit more green up here. Like that. And a little down there. Because I'd like to have it flow into each other a little bit. So I'm going to put a little bit more on there, and then I'm going to pick up the page. So it makes a really nice effect. Yes, and then I'm going to clean this up, and I'm going to be doing my, oops, I don't want a little bit of white here. I don't like that. So then I'm going to do the resin thing. And I might even do pour later on. There it is. And I might show you these things all tomorrow because, oh no, this isn't pretty there. But I do want it to flow down a little bit like it does there. Because I'm off tomorrow. I have a free day, a couple of free days by the way. Yeah, that's not that pretty. Let me get some more pink in there. Now let's see. Oh yes, that is better. Okay, this one's ready too. Very intense, very pretty. But this was the last one. Don't have any more paper. So, oh, I should have just turned off the camera. Sorry about that, guys. So, a little recap. If you're looking for a very, very good doodle pen, this is the one you want. Let me get you in. Closer. There you go. Why does the color thing go? This is it. Uniball Signo Broad. And I'm promising you, I've had 20, 30, 40 of these pens. These are the best. All kinds of colors. You can check them out online. Now, I'm going to be putting all the caps back on my watercolor. If you want the watercolor and you are in America, I would really just send an email to Dick Blick. Dick Blick has a lot of Vallejo products, and I'm sure they can just order these, and they are really cheap. I'm guessing Dick Blick would ask something, not even $2 for one of these bottles, and they go a long, long way. There's 32 milliliters in them, but like you saw, only a couple of drops, and see how much I still have left. It's really unreal how much of this you need to fill a page. So it's really worth your $1. And I'm sure if you mail Dick Blick in the USA, I've met those people, by the way. And when I last year when I went to Frankfurt, I met a lot of people. They came with I told you that before, I think, but they came with like more than 10 people. That must have cost them a lot of money going to Germany, and all those hotels were filled because a lot of people go to Creative World, I think it's called. And if you email them, I'm sure they will give you an email back and tell you if they're going to order it, yes or no. They are very good customer people. They always answer their emails. So just send them an email and maybe they'll buy them. So thanks all for watching, guys. See you later with the rest of the video. Bye-bye. Love you to pieces.